Frequent flyers, flies, la 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 la. Frequent flyers back.
What's up? You checking out the Frequent Flyer. Welcome back to the channel. Smash that like button to show your support. If you're new to the channel, I'd like to extend a warm welcome. Today, I wanted to show you guys this. This is my miniature 4x4 crawler from SNT. This is the Niva Enano, and this is a 1/43rd scale 4x4 RC truck. Little remote control crawler here, and this thing is awesome. As far as these little micro crawlers, this is my favorite one. This one is actually a follow-up of these little guys, and so these are little FPV trucks too, 4x4. These are even smaller, but I did tell the company that they should probably bring a larger one out with better features and all, because you will have more space to work with something larger, and it seems like they obliged, or maybe they already had it in the works. Either way, I'm still happy that they made this thing, because these are pretty awesome too. I still love these things, and they have this little spot on top where you can, it actually has two spots on this one. I'll have a link in the description to the full video of these guys, so you can check it out as far as all the features and everything. But these do have two spots where you can put the cameras, and these cameras are pretty neat. They have a magnetic aspect to them. Here's one, so the cameras just automatically pop on there, attached to it and all, and you can get some FPV going in a small miniature size. But the thing with these were they kind of wobble back and forth, and if you don't mind that, it's okay, but it's a little bothersome if you're not okay with that. I guess either you're going to love it or you're going to hate it. But this thing wobbles back and forth as it's driving or whatnot. Both of these two do. But this one, it just, there's a smooth ride when you're doing FPV. It has that same little connection there. So you can pop the camera on there like that and get some FPV going with this guy. It crawls a little better than these little guys because it's a little heavier and the wheels are bigger, so you can get over tougher obstacles with this one. And it has a pretty decent crawling capability because of its, I guess it's low to the ground or whatnot. And it has large wheels. It does have suspension for all wheels. The transmitter is not too bad either. They changed the transmitter a little. The transmitter from the previous one, I have it around here somewhere. Maybe I should get it so I can compare it. Here we go with the previous transmitter here. And so we lost this little spot. I like to mount a monitor on this transmitter here and drive it that way. But this one did improve on a lot of things. I don't know how many channels this thing has on it, but there's a lot, man. And it does have a spot for a gyro now, so I'm guessing they're probably going to come out with some drift cars. That'll be awesome. But there's a gyro here, and you have all the other things, the dual rates for the throttle and the steering and all, and the trims and stuff. But you also have like a binding button here. If you hold that down, you also have a brake button, so you can change like the braking feature on this guy. Like if you're going forward and you stop and then you go backwards, when you go like this from forward to back, you can have it so that it'll just go immediately back and forth, or it would stop, brake first, and then you'll have to hit it again and it'll go the other way. So that's a cool feature. It has a bunch of lighting on it and all. Let me move these little guys out the way. Let me move these little guys out the way because I wanted to bring back out this thing, because I brought this one out on this video, and so I just wanted to do a little bit of a comparison Not really a big comparison, but I just wanted to have it out here to be able to show you guys the height difference. Let me take this off. So this one is a little lower down, and so it makes for a little more stable crawling and whatnot. And so this one also has a bunch of lighting features. The on and off switches in the back here. Let me turn it on. Switch that on. And so all the lights are off now. So the transmitter vibrates and it beeps. And so you have, I don't know if you guys can see that, but you have a little light lit up in there. These lights inside here light up to show you the status of some of these options here. And so that's the FPV box. So it's turned on, so you have a light on there. So you can turn it off like that. And then you have there's different lighting options that you have here. So let's see, if you hit this one, that turned on. Let's see, oh, that's the braking feature that I was telling you guys about. So let's see, so check it out. So that's the braking. So it'll brake. Now let's turn that feature off. Now check it. So it'll go back and forth without braking. And so we have the turn signals and all. We have another button there, turns on the lights, the headlights. Check it. I think we have high beams too. Let's see. Okay, what's that? Okay, that I guess that's the grill light. So this button right here turns on and off the grill light, third button down there. And so we also have, let's see, up here, the chassis light. That's this button right here, the chassis light. And it has a little red dot on there to let you know that it's on. Change colors, it's purple now. It's blue now. Green. Aqua color. Orange. And off. This thing is pretty awesome, y'all. A bunch of channels on this thing. And what else? Oh, that's the matching button. That's the bind button. And we have the headlamp. So that's the high beams. And these lamps right here can be turned off and on too. I can't, there it is right there. So you can turn these little fog lamps on and off. So this thing has a bunch of lighting and channels and all. It can crawl really slow. Check it out. So you're going to have a pretty decent crawling experience with it. It's going to be able to crawl over things pretty easy. So this thing is a really awesome crawler. This one is not too bad either, but it's a little top heavy. I think I mentioned that in the last video. I don't know which one of these were out first, but I knew about this one first, and I was on my journey to try to get this one, and I came across this one. And so I got this one first, and then I got this one second. This one comes with this little FPV box ready, magnetic port already there. And that's a trademark of this company, SNT. I told you guys I purchased this little FPV box kit, which allowed me to hook this one up. But this one comes pre-built. So if FPV is a must for you, if that's a factor, then this is the one to get over this one. Let me get this one out the way. Oh, this one does have two things that I wish this one would have had. This one has more than one shell that you can get. So this one comes with 2 shells, whereas this one comes with no shells, just the one that it's driving in. So it just comes with the one that it's driving in. And also, the other thing is this little tool here. This tool is very important. This is the tools to remove the wheels and all. This is the little tool to remove the nuts off the wheels, and this one doesn't come with them. So I gotta hold on to this one. It came with the X43. And so yeah, other than that, going over this and this one has a switch style on and off switch. This one has it as well, but it's up top here, along with those other options there. To those pots are up there to turn, to adjust the dew rates and everything. And aside from that, these transmitters are shaped the same. I think everything else is the same, so you just gained a bunch of channels or whatnot. And I mentioned before that I'll be having these little patches on there. I'll be using these G-Tang FPV watches to do my little FPV on it, because especially with this one, because it doesn't have the little mount on top for a monitor. So I use these little G-Tang FPV watches. I'm not sure if you can get these anymore, so I won't show that off too much. But pretty awesome little truck. Came in this box here. Box doesn't look too much different from the other boxes that these cars come in, but on the side it does have marked that it's that. You have other options to get from SNT, but these are little smaller cars. So one thing I was surprised with, this thing, it came with a track. And so I'll show you guys the track in a second, but it came with a instructions manual. You get a rock in here again. So it came with a bunch of stickers. The car came in this little case here, and it has a USB Type-C and a little keychain. SNT always give us a keychain now. Let me show you guys the little track. It's actually a large track. So this thing is a material track. Let me know in the comments if you guys bought this little truck and it came with this mat. But this mat is pretty big. It's material. It's really thin, but it's pretty big though. It's a really big track. I'll try to show you guys a picture of this track. Let me know in the comments if you bought this truck and it came with that mat. This thing is a pretty awesome little miniature crawler. The SNT Niva Enano. Thanks for watching.